Guy, how far now?
Omo, I'm not really fine. Do you know they paid me last week and right now I can't even boast up to 10,000 naira in my account?
Seriously?
Yes.
Did you budget?
Which one is budgeting? I'm not a politician.
That's why your money is missing like NEPA lights.
But I didn't buy anything serious, shoes, bags, the thing that guys need now. And just like that, fiam, the money has disappeared.
But it's all these little things. That's why it's taking your money.
Nah. But what should I do?
See, you have to create a budget. You have to track your spending. You have to prioritize your needs over your wants. And you have to save before you spend, not the other way around.
So what you're trying to say that this money management thing is no child's play?
It's no child's play at all.
The Money Clique is an annual financial literacy program to help you up your money game. The Money Clique is not just about money, it's about mindset. So in the Money Clique program, go beyond budgeting to rewire your thinking, to rewire your mindset, to change your thinking about income, to change your thinking about money management. So we'll help you grow your income, we'll help you manage it, we'll help you invest with confidence. Money is not just about what you know. Money is more about how you behave. And every day in the Money Clique program, what we'll try to do is to influence how you behave about money. This is not just financial education. This is financial transformation. I will hope to see you become a part of it. Thank you.
Yes, this is not just financial education, this is financial transformation. And you're welcome once again to my Money Clique Chronicles. We are here again with another billionaire in the house. If you're just joining us, if this is your first time joining the show, my Money Clique Chronicles is a series where members of the Money Clique program come on live to come and share their journey so far in the Money Clique program, right? And that's why it's called my Money Clique Chronicles, because they come to give their story of how it's been for them in the Money Clique program. And today in the house is a billionaire. Is a billionaire in the name of Maryam Olawoyin, and she is joining us today to share her journey. Thank you very much, Ma, for being here. Thank you very much for joining us. We are so happy that you're here to share your story with us, Ma.
Thank you so much for having me, Coach Chukwemeka. I am so grateful, sincerely. I'm so excited. When I got the message, I was like, yes. I would love to be part of this. I would love to invite, in fact, I would love to share my chronicles. And I'm glad to be here.
Really, I'm happy you're here. With all the challenges you had today, you still made it to be here, and that's even the reason why we're starting late, because you had to scale through all the challenges, through all the hurdles you had, just to be here live. I want to say a very big thank you to you, man.
You're most welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. We are really, really happy to have you. So let's get right into the discussion, man, without wasting much time. And we want to start by asking you to introduce yourself, tell us a name, tell us what you do, and tell us where you are joining us from.
Okay, my name is Maryam Olawoyin. I am a banker, and by the grace of God, through Money Clique, I've been able to start up my business, and it's something I started off this year. So I am a banker and entrepreneur, joining it together, pending when we flow to the other side of the quadrant,
Yes.
And I reside in Kano State.
Yeah, wonderful. Wonderful city of Kano. Yes, I love Kano. I've been to Kano a good number of times. Thank you very much, Ma, for joining us. I'm so happy for you to be here with us tonight. And tonight, we want to start by asking you, like we've always asked, what motivated you to join the Money Clique program?
Actually, it came from a place of frustration, sincerity. I had always wondered how I was going to, it was as if the income was never enough. And before the salary entered, it had finished. You get it had finished. And I was just like, but I have subordinates earning less. What is going on? How am I
Mm,
living? How am I doing mine? And then
mm,
luckily, Coach Wendy just posted it. I just saw her status that day, like Money Clique. I was like, anything Coach Wendy is in, I dey follow back to back. So I just I just followed through, and I made sure I got in that very week. I think I had to look for the funds, and I got in that
mm,
very week because I was just like, I just need to get better. I just need to I just need to work better on my finances. It was as if at the end of the year we would come out. What did we even achieve? We could not pinpoint one single thing, and so just
mm,
coming out of a place of frustration. And for the fact that it was a new year, we were, it's I saw the status about the new year. I joined in January thereabouts. So as soon as
yes,
I saw it, I was like, this new year, I want something to be different. I just want to
different.
come out better. And that was what motivated me to join.
And I'm glad, and I'm happy you had to heed to the voice of Coach Wendy to join us here, and I'm sure it's been nothing short of amazing. But we'll have to hear it from you. Okay, ma. So we want to know what or how has your experience been so far in the Money Clique? With all the expectations you had coming from a place of frustration, I know you had so many expectations, right?
I
How has your
had to.
experience been?
I had. In fact, I don't know if you could go back to our chat. When I was sending my receipts to you, I was
Yeah.
putting my expectation to you that what I am joining, as I'm joining this, I hope to get better. And then you gave me a reassurance that by God's grace, I'm going to get
Mm,
better results. And my expectation, it has been awesome actually. It has gotten me, normally, this kind of living of what's this word they say? They just live for now. Those kind of living, like
yes.
there's this word they use, there's this thing they use, like just for now. uh Tomorrow should sort out itself.
Surviving.
I don't know how
Mm,
tomorrow, let me
will
just
be.
live life and just live it. But then I am now having the consciousness that there is a tomorrow, and there should be a place for planning. My
Mm,
mindset, my mindset changed. The beginning of the class, majority of the classes, all the things you started working on was on the fact that we needed to change our mentality. It was
yes.
working majorly on our mentality, and that mentality actually was what I could borrow money in this life. I can borrow tomorrow down today, just because I just
You
need
can even borrow tomorrow.
tomorrow down. But then the mindset, the mindset was really worked on. In fact, I like the fact that the classes you were taking, you started more on working on our mindsets. The
Yes.
first few weeks, the first few months was majorly on thinking, your mentality. You were trying to erase and wash away all those wrong mentality we had coming from, and the mentality I had coming where I was coming from. In fact, it was normal for you to borrow. I used to say, they say
Mm,
even the government is borrowing, even the government is borrowing from other nations. Yeah, there's nothing, there's nothing out of place if you borrow. I could even borrow from my baby. My own is that I can borrow. I didn't have any problem with that. But then
yes.
it's every day you kept giving us reasons why we needed to plan. It was as if I was waiting for life to happen, and when it happens by chance, I'll start running up and down. I'll start running up and down because I wasn't planning for it. I'll just run up and down, borrow to meet that
Mm.
need. Another need will come, and you know, I am so glad I joined. It has been an awesome experience. It has been an awesome experience, really, really.
We are happy that you joined. We're very happy that you joined. And we're happy that that change of mindset is already happening. And we're also happy
Yeah.
that Coach Wendy is live
She's
here
there.
listening to us at this
Yes,
time. So shout
yes.
out to
She
Coach Wendy.
let me
She's the
hear.
reason why
She let
you're here
me
today.
hear. Yeah, she's the reason why I'm here. Thank you, Coach. Coach
So
Wendy,
shout out
thank
to Coach
you.
Wendy.
Sincerely, sincerely. I was so grateful. I saw that status that day, and I just followed the link. She put in the link. I just followed through. and thank
Mm.
God, I am grateful. I am grateful.
So I am happy. I'm over the moon that you came in how you came in by just following instruction, by just following, and you are getting the results. You're getting the mindset transformation that we give here. That's one of the things. That's what the Naira Academy is about. That's what the Money Click program is about. Just like the promotion that I played before this program started, that it's just beyond money. The money click is beyond money. It's more about your mindset. Because the truth is, if you change your mind, right, then every other thing is going to follow. Every change that happens to us first starts from the mind. And if we miss it, then it means that we're not going to get it right physically, right? So thank you very much for sharing your experience so far. So we want to know what part of the program stood out for you. So the classes, the money tips, the book reading, the videos, the community. What has stood out most for you so far?
Number one, the money tips. Every morning I look forward to it. At times I
Mm.
might not even be faithful with heeding to it, but once I open it and then I just see that the borrower is slave to the lender, even this part of me will just this part of me don't borrow today. Oh, they have had if somebody started me up recently and I have some money, I don't know whether you need it, let me borrow you. I just put the borrower is slave to the lender. That was what I.
Okay, wait. The person reached out to you to ask if you want to borrow.
Yes, like I have some money and I don't want to spend it, so I'd like to borrow you. Please,
You
can
met
you
some good
do you want to
customers.
borrow?
Mm.
I said, no, thank you. No, keep it. The borrower is slave to the lender.
Yes,
And then
so yes. So.
we just laughed it off, the money tips.
Mm.
Then I like the fact that you share inspiring videos. The very first movie we watched, that was True Spirits.
Yes.
I That was the very first video I watched it, and I watched it with my family, with my husband, and it's the movie itself had a lot of lessons in it. It gave us the
Mm.
power of even people you are associated with, the kind of
Yes.
mentality they had, and so I knew that no, I need to be surround. In fact, when my husband, he said no, I like the fact that this effect. Then I was still talking about it. There's this group I'm in, there's this group I'm in. So when I told him there's this movie I want to watch, he was not interested initially. But when he
Mm.
joined and we're watching, he said, is it that group you said that's where they are watching? I said, yes, that's where they gave you this. But look, what does it have to do with money? I said, wait, let's finish watching it now. We have not
Mm.
even. But by the time
Yes.
we finished, he said, this is one of the best movies I've seen so far. And I like
Mm.
the fact that they sent this movie to you. It's not about the money, it's about the mentality, it's about the people
Yes.
you are surrounded with, it's about the
Mm.
goals you hope to achieve and how the people around you will assist in achieving it for you.
True.
So the videos you send, the money tips, even the reviews, people, in fact, people they review for this group. By the time they dissect the books, at
Mm.
times I most times, in fact, I will be sincere, many of the books I've not read. It's only the major
Mm.
ones I've read. I've read yours and cash flow quadrants. But by the time
Right.
people break it down for you with voice notes, I'll be like, yes, correct. This group is a place to be. I
Mm.
Is a community to be, sincerely.
Yes,
Is a
yes, true, true. I absolutely agree with you 100% that the Money Click is the community to be in, and I'm happy that it's coming from you, So, your journey is quite a chronicle and it's a very interesting one. One of the things that even interested me the most is you telling us that somebody had to ask you, do you want to borrow? I have money to lend to you.
Sincerely
But
speaking, I
but more
could borrow
importantly,
like.
More importantly, I'm more excited that you're no longer there. I'm excited that
mm,
you are able to tell it as a story today, which means it's something of the past. So I'm excited. I'm happy for you, and I'm happy for the change that has come in your life through the Money Click program. So were there any financial habits or mindsets you had before joining the program? And how has the program helped you change it?
I've explained the first one, which is borrowing.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that borrowing, I could borrow my mom, my siblings, and just don't worry, just borrow me. Don't worry. But they all knew I was going to return it. But that borrowing like this was a constant K in me.
Mm,
I could borrow,
mm,
and then I was an impulsive spender. As I
mm.
once you give me this, this is what I'm going through, I can borrow money to give you. Once I see that, this person might be fit, I can borrow. I was so impulsive in my spending. I never considered tomorrow. Many of my spendings. Okay, I remember. I was like, if I perish, I perish. Those kind of.
Paris. Oh,
I was like, okay, if I
that was a
perish, I
good word. Mm,
you know I that was my habit. Those were my habits, that before the end of the month I was just, I'm already broke. I'm already nagging, because once I
mm.
am broke, everybody knows that I am broke. The whole house will be
Yes,
hot, and it's not as if it's anyone's fault. It's still actually my fault,
true, true,
because
true.
it's still actually my fault. But still, it was as if at the end of the year I would not have anything. I will still have
Anything.
to borrow. And
Mm,
what the consolation I kept having was, I will have salary that will make me offset it. I will have
yeah.
salary that will use to offset
And the
it. And
cycle continues.
that was a terrible place I was coming from. And I
Mm,
am happy, I am grateful that that mentality of borrowing, it's sincerely fizzling out. What I have now, I know it is me. I hold it.
mm,
If I want to
yes.
touch it today, I know it is mine. Like, I don't have to
Mm,
worry. I
true.
don't have to worry. There are some steps I took recently, and I comfortably did it. Like, I knew, and I'm the one that spent this thing without borrowing.
Mm, mm.
It's a win for me. Oh. It's a win for
True.
me.
It's a big win. It's a big win. It's a very big win. Because the cycle of debt, and it's one thing a lot of people do not take note of, but the cycle of debt is one thing that once you get into it, it becomes hard to break. Because very, very, very difficult to break. Because one debt would always spiral to you borrowing the next month, and it just continues. So I'm happy that you've gotten out of it, because it's a very big win to be debt free, and the peace of mind that comes with it, it's something that you can't equate to anything, you know. So I'm happy. I'm happy for that change. I'm happy for that change in mindset. More even from the change in mindset to stop seeing borrowing as a normal thing. But like you said, there are some cultures where borrowing is normal. Like you said, people say, after all, the government is borrowing. After all, the government is borrowing. Who have I done to borrow? So
In fact, we will say that even if somebody else's money is with you, just if there's a need, use it. Because somebody else money, your own money, is all money, is for spending. That's just that's how that's how we say it where I'm coming from. Actually, every kind of money is for spending.
Mm, mm. A lot can change. A lot can happen with just with a change from the way we see things, with a change from how we view, with a change from perspective. A change in mindset can do a lot. It can do a lot, and that's the reason why in the Money Clique program we always talk about the money blueprint, because the money blueprint will determine how you see things. So it will determine if you see debt as normal or if you see it as something to stay away from. It will determine if you will see some behaviors as a normal thing to do, or you will see it as something you need to move away from. And also, it will also help you come to understand better. How is it? How did I come to become this? You realize, oh, it's my environment, it's people around me. Now, because you can't change anything without awareness. Awareness is the first step for any behavioral change. Now, when you become aware, then you can follow the other steps to dissociate yourself and eventually get on the step of programming your mindset. So I'm happy that you've been able to achieve all these things within very few months that we've been in the Money Clique program this year. And I know that more wins are going to come, definitely. Because if you're able to stop the leak, then it means that the money will stay and the money will amount to something. So thank you very much for sharing that, man. So I know you've shared quite a lot, right, about this, but I want you to remind us again, those tangible changes that you've noticed, in your money habits, in the habits? Apart from the debts, are there other tangible changes you've come to notice in your money habits?
Yeah, actually, I I've been more strict, and I've gotten to a place where I don't mind offending you when I see that it's going to affect me in my budget.
Mm,
Like, you come to me, you say this, you say you need this, you need that, and then I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't afford it right now.
mm,
And then you want to, the normal me, the previous me, would have, let me help this person, let me do this, let me do that. But then I don't mind taking my stand at this point. I take my stand that I can't afford it. And if I cannot afford it now, let it stay. I will not die. Let's get
true.
this. At times conversations will come up. For your status, you are not supposed to be, a lot of conversations I've had recently. For your status, you are supposed to be driving, you are supposed to be doing this. Please, I you don't need to, I don't need any pressure. Right now,
Mm,
this
true.
is not the season. And
True.
before, I would just like, okay, I'll start putting myself under
No
unnecessary pressure.
pressure.
And I've come
Mm,
to realize that no, it is gradual. And I am not going, if I can't afford it now. I've been even pressured to change my children's school. Like, "Oh, let's change it. Let's," I said, "No, it's not about the school. It's not about, if I
it's not about
can't,
how
if I
much.
cannot pay, it's not about how much. Oh, this, that. Where they are presently is fine. I can afford
Mm,
it comfortably. We can afford it comfortably.
yes.
But then
Yes.
that I will not be putting myself under pressure because others are doing it. Please go ahead.
Mm,
Go
yes,
ahead.
so.
I will meet you in front, and it's
Yes.
a win for me. For the fact that I don't put myself under pressure. If
Pressure.
I can't afford it, I step back.
True.
I step back.
Step back and
And
wait.
another tangible win for me is the concept of bulk purchasing that you taught us.
Mm,
You taught us bulk purchases,
yes.
and I realized that if you buy it in bulk, it's cheaper.
True.
It comes in cheaper than you, okay, let me wait till so this monthly subscription, this weekly, this. By the time you calculate everything together, I realize that you spend more. So recently I've been doing it in bulk, and the rest of the 3 months, the three, I will just rest. I didn't even we didn't spend on this, we didn't spend on that, because we had already catered for it like 4 months for the quarter. You taught us bulk
Mm,
purchasing, and it's
yes.
an habit. It's an habit that I took, and I heeded to, and it's been helping out.
Yeah.
I've been more
Brilliant.
assertive in the area of my finances, and I've been, the bulk purchases has given me room to also face other things. And I
Mm,
know that this one is settled. I face other things.
so
It's
true.
an habit that, yes, I am. And another tangible thing is, you know how God just did it. After I joined Money Clique, I
Yes.
was working at a previous organization, and previously I was complaining this money is never enough. And after I joined
Yes.
Money Clique, I started managing it. That was when this Bible scripture that if you cannot manage small thing, who will commit unto you earthly riches. By the time
Mm,
I started managing the little I had, God now blessed me with a better
mm,
job.
mm.
And when he blessed me with it, I decided that I am still going to live within the means of my previous job, as if I have not gotten the
Perfect.
better
As if you're
job.
still earning what you were earning
I am
before.
exactly.
Mm,
So the difference, I don't touch it. I just move it. I am still
perfect.
living within. I am still living within the earnings of my previous job, so that I will
Perfect.
be able to. Yes, I'm going to. So it's a win for me, actually.
Oh,
It's a win.
I am glad. I am glad that you've put it exactly to work like we've said it. You put it exactly to work. So your income increased. You didn't increase your lifestyle. You didn't increase your spending. You maintained your spending and you're saving the rest and you're going to invest it. And I'm so happy to hear that, man. It's brilliant. Thank you so much. Thank you for putting in the work. Thank you for not just hearing, but for acting. Thank you so much. Well done, man. I'm really elated to hear that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's wonderful. Very very wonderful. because it's one thing for somebody to hear, and it's another thing for somebody to act. And
mm,
when you hear and you don't act, the process is not complete. You know, and with you also with the bulk purchasing, and I'm happy you also keyed into that and started doing bulk purchasing, because yes, it's definitely something that everybody needs to hear. It's one message everybody needs to hear, because the more you buy retail, the more you pay, and that's the truth. A lot of people do not realize it. So well done, man. Well done. It's awesome. The changes that has come
yeah.
to you. Well done, man. So let's move on to the next. Let's move on to the next map. All right. So now we've come to understand that yes, we've come to understand the habits, the mindset that has changed since you got into the money clique, and it's not hidden anymore. You've exposed that, right? You've told us the changes that has happened since you joined the Money Clique program. You've given us examples of how the program has helped you handle money differently, and that we're happy about, because we are happy more because you put what we taught to work and it's worked for you. And then now I want to know how, because everything you've said here points towards the answer to this question, but I just want to hear it from you so that the viewers can even hear it more. How the program has influenced your discipline around budgeting, savings, and investing.
Sincerely, my savings lifestyle has has really gone high to an extent that my husband will get money and give it to me, save it for me.
You save, wonderful. Ah,
He said, take, save it for me. You know, it's got so okay. Once I planned it by this month, I want to get this month, and
yes.
whatever will happen, I don't care. If I will drink the garri, let me drink it. Let me move it. I need to achieve this month, and
Mm,
I've cut out everything that I know that yes, for this thing to happen, let me do this. It got me so disciplined that at times if I even spend out of, I'll be feeling so guilty, like no, this is not the plan, this is not in the budget. I'll be feeling no, no, no,
mm,
no, no, this is not in the budget. On a norms, I don't care. On a
yeah.
norms, money is for spending. Before I like
Mm,
before, but now even if I'm like this wasn't in the budget. How did I manage to do this? So there's room for giving, but then it is also budgeted.
true.
It is also budgeted, so it won't be, I won't be overwhelmed, so I won't be, but then I it's made it so easy for me, like easily I can budget. The budgeting before the month, in fact before I think of salary is close, I already have my is in my bag. I already have my
Mm,
list. I already have, okay, this one is not for this month. There's this recent
yes.
family this thing, they said, oh, let's do this. I said, sorry, I cannot have space for that till November. And when when we were having the discussion, we had the discussion in August. Are
Nice.
we not going to do this? I said, I'm sorry. The time I can spare for this one is November. If you can wait
November.
till then, if you cannot wait, I'm
Mm,
sorry, I cannot afford it. But please, if
mm,
you can wait till November, I have other things I have planned for October, September. So please bear with me. I have
mm.
it has
I
made
like
it
that part.
so
Please bear with me.
sincerely, because before I will even be like, I want to be, but then right now, at this stage that I am in, at this stage, I am, please bear with me. At times they'll be like, but you have gotten a better job. We are expecting you to do more.
Mm,
Please, I know I've gotten a better job. I know God has blessed me, but then I
mm.
have a different mentality and approach towards money
Now
right
you have
now.
a goal.
I have a goal. We have a different approach towards money right now. And the fact that you taught us how to set goal in my room, I put it there. I will wake up in the morning, I will
And
look
read
at
it.
it. When I read it, at times I'll be like, I've not done this thing. Oh. I'm still far away. Oh. It goes in my consciousness that I must achieve this. And the deadline is December. So because I have that deadline, anything that wants to serve as a leakage, I would say I would say it without any remorse. without
Mm.
any remorse. I'm sorry, I cannot. For now, I cannot. If I can, I'll give space for it. And the fact that before once the money enters, before I do any other thing, I move
To
bamboo
save it.
straight to
Mm.
savings.
Straight to
It goes.
bamboo.
You taught us bamboo. You taught us bamboo like it was truly. And I think I chatted you up on Stanbic IBTC. You gave me a link. You know, I
Yes.
was I was really, so I had to start doing, is it important? Is it urgent? I had to start placing that scale of, is it important and urgent? If it is, I will break it down. If it is, it can wait. It can even wait
Mm.
in 2 months' time, 3 months' time.
True.
I have other
True.
pressing things that, and I am, it's a mindset that's really helped me. It has really, really helped me so far. So far.
Your discipline honestly has improved a whole lot. It has improved a whole lot, since January, from January till now. For just a few months, and for you to have that, that means you've really pushed yourself a lot, for you to get to where you are now. And I'm really happy for that, to see that, you used to be somebody who could spend money without thinking. Now, nothing goes out without planning, right? You used to be somebody who is always getting into debt. Now, bamboo has to receive it first before any other person. And I'm happy. I'm really, really happy for that. And for anybody who is not in the money clique and watching us and doesn't understand what bamboo is an investment platform where you buy stocks, and shares. So I'm really, really, really happy to hear it. It really gladdens my heart that we've seen this change, and the comment section is just buzzing that as I'm looking at it, I'm even laughing because it's interesting. It's interesting, just like the comment that put out. It's a money we're not ashamed to say no. Nobody should be
At all.
ashamed to say no. Nobody
At
should
all.
feel frightened to say no because what will happen? It is your money, so you can say no. And I'm also happy that you've built that strong, emotional net for you to be able to stay on to your plan and stick to it. Because most times the reason why most people can't stay on with their goal is because the lack emotional intelligence. They're not able to put their emotions in check. So anybody that asks, so far they open their mouth, you give them. So far, some like just like they were if it were before they told you, but your income has increased now. What's going on? You would have said, it's true. My income has increased. Why am I not giving them? But now you have a reason. And that's why goal setting is key. And I'm happy you said that you wake up every morning and you read your goals and it reminds you of where you're going. And that's the whole essence of it. The whole essence of pasting your goals, right, is for it to bring that consciousness to you. So every day you remind yourself, this is where I'm going to, this is where I'm heading, this is where I need to get to, this is where I need to be every day. So before you leave in the morning, even if peradventure something will happen, your goal is still in your mind. You remember that there's something I need to achieve, and you take a U-turn. And I'm really, really happy for that, man. So, man, what's your biggest breakthrough? What's your biggest aha moment since you've joined the Money Clique program?
Wow. I've had series of aha moments actually. And one of the moments I've been able to get is in reading the books. I realized that for me to even get some things to come, I had to add value to myself. I needed to work on myself. I needed to. So the early this year when we were talking about the mindset and everything, I knew that I cannot just continue like this. I started working on myself, studying. Okay, let me bring value. And I realized that after I was the little value I added to myself based on the increment God brought about me, because the job I'm doing came as a miracle actually. It's not something that would come ordinarily, but I knew that it was part of the fact that I made sure I made myself a valuable person.
Mm,
I made sure I was somebody that you see as indispensable when you get to a place.
true.
And that was part of the fact that I had it in my consciousness that I must get better financially. And for me to
Yes.
get better financially, what kind of person am I aiming to be? What kind of mentality am I hoping to have? What kind of value am I hoping to bring into a place? And that was what
Mm,
even prompted. In fact, that was what gave me this nudge that I cannot stay on this level that I am in. As I was trying to get to another place, I was also building a business. I was also trying, okay, I was calling, I'm into cereals, I'm into this, I sell
mm,
old. I started getting people, okay, my colleagues, I'm supplying, I'm doing this. But this is very important. I said, no, I just need to. And then you made us realize that the age you are in determines the level of risk you can take.
true.
They taught us that how old you are, you cannot be 50 and take a risk of a 30-year-old person.
True.
And I realized that there are some risks that I need to take now to be able to get to this retirement. In fact, your recent topic on retirement, I don't want to take it alone. I still told my husband the two of us will sit down together and listen to this
Mm,
retirement plan, because sincerely that is what I don't want to get to that place where I'll be waiting for life to happen. Let me walk into my retirement gracefully, gracefully
yes.
young. I'm still young, but I am already making plans right now. I am already making plans. It's as if something is chasing me, just as we used to say in the yard, ten
Yes.
thousand lions. I can I
Yes.
think financially, I am being chased, and that mindset of where I'm going, where I'm heading to, it made me start adding value. As I am studying for this professional course, I am preparing for this, I am just trying to add value, because I see that when I make myself valuable, good and better things get attracted to me, and I get myself, I link up with people that have have a better mental even better mentality than I do,
Mm,
in the course of
true.
having discussions. And this person, this how you think. I've made some friendship just recently, just because of the recent wiring we've had towards money, towards
True. You're
our
attracting
goals.
a different kind of people.
Yes, exactly. And some people are kind of leaving you. What is she feeling like? Please go, please. And it's really, really helping. Thank you for all the classes, the classes you taught us concerning the rich and the poor, the
Yes.
decisions they make, the way they
Mm,
think.
yes.
It's a lot on its own. I realize that it has always been a poor mentality I have had all this while, and
Mm,
I am scared. No, the way they reach, they think, they go with the mindset of I am going to win already. I am
true.
winning. It's not as if
True.
I will try maybe anything I can get. No, I am not coming with anything I can get. I am going to win. And as
True.
I'm thinking of it, it's going to work for me. And so far
True.
it's been a wonderful experience. So a lot of people have been shared off actually around me, and
Mm,
I am happy. In fact, it's made the burden a bit reduced. I'm
yes.
happy actually. I am grateful.
Very, 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 very glad to hear that. And when you talked about the fact that things have come to improve because you made decision, because you made a change, it brings me back to the fact that when you show you can handle what you have, you will get more.
Mm.
That's the truth. A lot of people do not understand what Christ was trying to say in the parable of the talents in Matthew 25. But if you watch, if you read the part where he took from the servant who could not multiply one and gave it to
Yeah.
the person who had multiplied and gotten
More.
10, then you will know that it will those who are not able to multiply, it will be taken from them and be given to those who have shown that they can handle what they have. And that is the law. It's spiritual and it happens. That is a simple law of money. Because naturally the world, the earth, the universe wants productivity. So it will always tend to those who have shown that they can be productive. And to those who show they can be productive, more will get to them. because the universe is looking for productivity. God is looking for those who can multiply, not those who would squander and waste, And I'm happy that you have clearly shown how that can work, because by the time you started putting in effort, boom, it came. And here you are. So thank you very much for that response, man. So now um, we want to ask, in the Money Click, we in the community we always share the experience of other people. When other people have ways share, they come and share themselves too. So we want to know, how has hearing other people's experience, and their progress in the Money Click helped you?
Actually, there is a way testimony also, James, encourages you. Other people's testimonies. When you read people's testimonies, look at somebody's growth recently, that
Mm,
on the group of buying a house. I was wowed. I was like, wow, this is beautiful. God that did this for this person. I am still on my journey, but then it has a way of encouraging you. When you are in a community and people are making it, know
mm,
that it's in the neighborhood. It's in
true.
the neighborhood. And once
Mm,
it's in the neighborhood,
to get to
any
you.
moment, it's getting to you, definitely.
True.
And that's why you should find yourself in such kind of communities. You shouldn't
True.
be I shouldn't be in a community where we'll just be complaining from morning to night of how Nigerian economy is, how Nigerian economy has, dealt with
Mm.
us and
People
everything.
come and
But
sit
then
down and talk about what is not working in Nigeria.
what is not so person's tenure, this was the bag of rice, this was the amount of rice. In another person's tenure, this is the amount of dollar, and right now everything is worse. The thing is the mentality. You are in a community where somebody is today snapping my daily expense tracker. Somebody shared it
Mm.
recently. I
Yes.
was showing it daily, my daily expense tracker. Another person shares a win of it's an unconscious way of keeping you on your
True.
toes. Okay. And you can't do life alone, sincerely speaking.
True.
Even if you
True.
are not taking these teachings, even if you are not following with the webinars, even if you are not following with the tips, at times when you see people's testimonies, when you see people's journey and how they've come,
Mm.
you know that yes, this person has taken steps. I need to also work on myself, and then for me to find myself in this community, I am so glad I'm in the community of billion. In fact, I'll not say millionaire, billionaires.
Billionaires. No, not billionaires. Billionaires. Yes.
You are
Yes.
billionaires, and that mentality, it's a lot on its own. Please come into the journey of. In fact, that community is a place where you need to find yourself, because you have people thinking alike, even people thinking better than you do when it comes to financial decisions and financial literacy.
True.
Yeah.
True. And yes, indeed, we can't do life alone. We can't grow in isolation. We need a community. And the Money Click program is that community for everybody. In case you are out, in case you're sitting on the fence, in case you're somewhere at the back looking at us, or you're peeping at us from the gates, or from a hole, you're just peeping at us, you need to come inside. You will not get the benefit from peeping from the pinhole. No, that hole will not help you. In case you're outside and you're just opening doors small to say, what's going on there? You will not get anything. Open the gate wide, it's open for you. Walk in and come into the Money Click program. That's when you start getting the results that we
Come,
get.
come,
You
come,
can't get
come,
it from
come,
being outside.
come
So
inside.
come inside. Come inside, please. We need
Come
you
inside. Oh.
inside
We are not stingy about it. We are
at
not.
all.
We want
We're
we
not.
want to be more.
Okay, all right, but so now let's look more towards the future. We want to know, um, you know, before you get, I'm happy that so far you've been able to hit some of your financial goals, right? But I know that there are some goals that you had, you were wary about, or you used to be wary about, that seemed like, oh, can I do this? Can I not do this? Right? So we want to know, what financial goals are you now more confident about achieving because you're in the Money Click program?
Actually, you taught us a class on land banking. and I have it's a part of investment where I feel that when they are talking about it, let the people that can afford it, let them be on their own. While me, I still like this.
No.
This kind of mentality that is for the people that have it. It's for the people that can do it, that can afford it. And let me just stay within my means, the one I can do. But then
Yeah.
I I have been I am now open to it, that I am, in fact, I have made contacts. Can you please make findings on this place for me? Can you please make find
Mm. That's the
I've
mindset.
gotten
Mm.
sincerely, can you please make, it's coming from where I don't even when they say near, I will just like yeah, you to go. If people, and then you taught us a lot of things concerning the land bank. It's not every kind of land you buy. You also make findings, you also look at how the environment, you look at the development level, you look at a lot of things, and those are things I am putting into practice, and things I am actually considering. Real estate is an aspect where a lot of people just feel that it's not for everybody, but then you can.
Mm.
And I got to that level where I knew that yes, the mindset, I real estate, it's
You
a
can do
future.
it.
It's a
Yes.
future, yeah. There's a future
Yes.
in it, and I can do it. I can do it.
Yes, mindset
Yes.
is a lot. You will now see that for somebody who does not have the right mindset, you're already losing. Just because your mind is not in the right way, just because you're not even seeing yourself, you can't see possibilities for yourself. So if that starts
Mm,
from what you can't visualize in your mind, you can't achieve. That's the truth.
mm,
So it first starts with you being able to see what you can't see, you can't achieve. So now you can see
yes.
it and you know you can achieve it. You've seen
In
others,
fact,
you've achieved.
if I hear anything and they say this amount, I'll say, I'll not say, it's too much. I'll just say, yes, we can. I will just,
Yes, yes,
I will
yes.
not show it like,
Amounts don't scare you anymore.
I will not, I will not scared again, no. No, I'm not scared again. I'll be like,
Wonderful,
it's
wonderful.
very clear.
Really, 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 really happy to hear that. But thank you so much. I'm so glad having this conversation with you. So now we want to know, would you recommend the program to others and tell us why?
Definitely. My accountability partner in CIP, I have started dragging her. Oh yeah, when are you coming? Because we are in CIP together. We need to also make this money together. We need to make sure that our income level is also, I don't want to be
Yes, we're
rising
growing together
alone and
financially
failing.
too.
Because yes, if we are much on this thing, it makes it easier.
True.
It smoother, and it makes everything easier. In fact, one of my siblings too, I'm also talking about the click to her, and definitely I am bringing in people by God's grace. People are joining through me.
Oh,
To,
thank you
it
very
makes
much.
things, yeah.
Glad to hear that. So, what is that message that you want to give to that person, right? Who is considering joining but is still hesitant? Those people
Please
who
don't
are
hesitate.
those people who are peeping from the window, those people who are still looking. What are they doing there? What is your message to them?
You don't need to think twice. There are some decisions that you don't need to think twice for your growth. You don't need to think twice. Just come in. Anything that will make, the major thing I love about Money Click is the fact that your mentality is being worked on. Because once your mentality is being worked on, every other thing will fall into
Was
place. You are going to your
true.
mindset. So when you are in a complete, the Money Click community is a place where you find billionaires, and it's not somewhere you should hesitate. Is it not your money they want to, no, no, it's not about your money, it's about your
So,
mindset, it's about what you are going to sieve away, what you are going to sieve out, and what. So please don't hesitate. If you are thinking and you are still doubting, don't think. In fact, I have already, I've put my money, I've budgeted it for the next for next year. I have already budgeted it. It's coming in.
that
I have,
shows you are applying what we're teaching.
CIP,
Yes.
Yes, I have entered CIP. I have secured my place in 2026. Now Money Click app. Oh yeah, I've budgeted it. I am,
Yes,
please, please don't think twice. Don't think twice. Please
true,
join. It's home for me actually. It's home for
true,
me. The community is home. Is home. You have different kinds of people with huge and beautiful mindsets that even you would like to be part of. So
true.
please join. Don't think twice. Join.
And this is Maryam has said it all. If you're that person that you've been looking at us from afar, you've been peeping at us from the window, you've been peeping from that little crack. You come, you just watch our live sessions here, and you go, and you're wondering, should I come? Should I not come? From the voice of Mrs. Miriam, you're hearing it today that you should get in. Get in now. Get in now. In the voice of Coach Ibuka, we say that get to the ark and a flood on Abia.
Lord Nadia,
The
come
voice
into
of
the act.
so get in now, get in now. You don't procrastinate. Stop
So,
staying on the fence. Don't stop peeping from outside. Come inside and experience what we are experiencing. You're not going to get value from being outside of the house. You only get it if you become a member of the household. And yes, you can become a member of the household of the Money Clique, right? You can become a billionaire too. And all you need to do is take a step. All you need to do is find your way into the Money Click program. And how do you find your way into the Money Click program? By following the prompt that is rolling down on your screen right now. The details on how you can join us is on your screen. You can book a slot, right? And you can pay in installment or before January, and you can find your place in the Money Click program, right? So we've made it in a way that anybody can join us. If you're determined, if you want to be in, you will get in, right? Now, we're going to close, and we'll be closing now. But before we close, we would want you, ma'am, to describe your Money Click experience in just 3 words.
awesome. Awesome. The experience has been awesome. The journey has been, I had come to argue with some things, and I realized that no, it is me. It is me that needs to be worked on. It's not about
Mm.
this is how it is. I have argued with a lot of mentalities that you had
It's not
shared
about
earlier
Tinubu.
on. It's not about Tinubu. If I complain from yesterday till today, it has always been tough. The economy has always been tough, even in
Mm.
previous government, and
True,
nothing is going to change.
true.
It's not going to get better. I am the one that needs to be intentional about how I take my decisions, on my steps, on my mentality, on my thinking, and it's been awesome. The journey has been awesome. I have made a lot of tough decisions and assertive ones too. I have had to offend people, but then I was glad I did, because it gave me a better output. I was decisive about it. So I would like, please, it's a community to be. Money Creek is home for me, actually. It's home for me. I am here to stay. I am a first timer, and I'm coming in to stay a second time.
We
Thank
are
you.
happy. We are happy that you're a first timer and you've come to stay. You've come to stay. The Money Clique is where you need to be. And just like you said, that it is not about complaining. You could complain from now till tomorrow and nothing will change. And nothing will change if you're watching me today and you're not in the Money Clique, because you've not gotten into that community where things will begin to change for you. Nothing will change because you're still in the mindset where you're complaining, where you're blaming, and where you're seeing yourself as a victim. The truth is, the Nigerian economy, the world economy has always been bad. It was bad. If you ask those who were on earth 6,000 years ago, if it was easy, they will also tell you it was tough, right? So there will never be a time when it will be all easy, right? So stop complaining, stop blaming, and take the decision into your hands. The truth is, like I always say, in personal finance, your person comes first before finance. If you fix you, your money story will change. Your money is a reflection of you. Your money is merely an outcome. What you need to do is fix you, and then the outcome will be different, right? So if you want to see a change in your money story, what you need is the Money Clique program. So get in now, and get in now, I would say again. I want to thank you very much, man, for joining us on this episode of my Money Clique Chronicles. It's been an amazing session with you. It's been a very interesting discussion. It's been a very interesting conversation. The comment sections are saying it. I am saying it. My heart knows it. Everybody who is watching right now knows the truth that, yes, this has been a very interesting conversation. Thank you very much for sharing your story with us. We are happy. We are glad. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much, Coach, for having me. Thank you, my fellow billionaires. Thank you for being on the show this night.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. And do have a lovely night. Have a good night, ma'am. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
And before we go, we'll have some exciting news, right? Yes, very, very, very exciting news. And that exciting news is, come closer, let me tell you. Come closer. Our books are ready. We're starting pre-order very soon. Come Monday, we're starting flash sales for our new books. Is somebody excited? Because I am very excited. I've been looking forward to this day since the beginning of the year, right? And here it is. The biggest flash sale is coming up on Monday, 20th of this month, right? We've put in a lot of work to make this happen. We have 7 books that are coming your way. 3 of them are tailored for adults. 4 of them are tailored for your children. Remember, I would always tell you that the children are equally important. We need to capture them young and we need to teach them. We need to help them not to make the same mistakes that we made. They must not walk the same paths of mistakes that we walked. And how else? How else can we do this by giving, other than by giving them the knowledge? So we are here. The 3-in-1 bundle, the 4-in-1 bundle. The 3-in-1 bundle is for the adult books, and the 4-in-1 bundle is for the children and the teenagers, right? And which books do we have here? We have the Building Your Financial Dam, and that's your book for money management. Right? It's a book for money management. We'll have Raising Heirs and Not Hustlers, right? Because we want to begin to teach people. I want you to understand how to pass on your legacy, right? How to raise your children to become legacy bearers. That's what this book is about. And you don't want to miss it. And we have my money journal. Remember, like we said earlier in the previous sessions, we want you to be able to take notes. To take note of this journey. You need to take note of this journey. You need to chronicle your journey so that tomorrow your children will have something that they can make reference to, right? Like I always say, well, you cannot transfer apps to your children, right? But you can transfer journals to your children, just like Coach Wendy would always teach us in the inner circle. So you need to have a journal for your money. You need to have something to chronicle your money story in time in your life, so that at some point when you're no more here, your children would read them and they will say, thank you for giving us this, right? So my money journal is that journal for you. And for the children's book, we have the money management for boys and girls. You know, money management is something that is very dear to me, because like I would always say, money management is the bridge between what you earn and what you invest. So it is key. And that's the reason why Building Your Financial Dam is speaking to money management. My money management for boys and girls is speaking to money management for different age groups. And remember that Building Your Financial Dam is one of the most interesting books you're going to get. Why? Because I used the DAM principle to explain money management. And it's something that would blow your mind, right? The second book for the children is the Investing Basic for Teens, right? It's a book that is specifically meant for teens to help them begin to tailor the road of investing. Investing is something they should start learning. Like I would always say, if our teenagers can start learning how to invest in their teen age, right, and perfect it by the time they're in their 20s, then they will win in money. They will win. They will win. And remember, this money game is about time. Like I said about for those who are in the Money Clique program, and I talked about retirement. The reason why most of us run kitty kata, why retirement seems like an emergency, because we do not start on time. And starting in time is all about investing, right? And this is an opportunity for your teenagers to begin to tell the road of investing. And then we also want to start training your children to also learn how to chronicle their own journey. So we have my Smart Money Kids journal for teens and for children, younger children who are aged 7 to 12. And this is a book that will guide them. It will guide them to put down their story, their experiences, and they will understand better their journey in their money journey. So these are books that you need to get for your children and for yourself. It is not enough for you to just work on yourself. You need to work on your children as well. It is not enough for you to work on your children alone. You need to work on yourself as well. And these books are here to help you. Remember, flash sale starts on Monday, 12 noon West African time. That's when we start, right? So even if you're in America, just know that as you're waking up, flash sale is starting. If you're in Canada, just know that as you're waking up, flash sale is starting. If you're in Australia, just know that before you go to bed, flash sale is going to be started. If you're in Nigeria, or if you're in Europe, just know that in the afternoon, in the heat of the afternoon on Monday, flash sale will be on. At the flash sale, you're getting the prize at a giveaway. It's something you do not want to miss. It's something you don't want to miss. You're going to be there. We're going to be live tomorrow again to talk more about the books. We're going to come on live by 12 noon. You know, I like that 12 noon time. And if you realize, all my live shows, all my lives come by 12 noon, right? So by 12 again tomorrow, we're going to be live here to talk more about the books, right? So thank you very much. If you want to be a part of if you want to be a part of the flash sale, then you need to reach out to us. Just reach out to us, send us a message on any of our platforms, and we're going to tell you how to join, right? Reach out to us and we'll tell you how to be a part of it. It's something you're not going to be missed. You're not supposed to miss. It's going to be live on all our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Twitter. We're going to have it everywhere for you to know when it's happening. And it will happen for just 12 hours alone. And after that, we're going to go back to pre-order. And our pre-order will stay on until the 4th of November. After the 4th of November, it goes back to the ultra price. And here is the thing. When you buy the bundles, then you save more. If you buy the singles, it is not really advisable. So I advise you that you go for the bundles. Every book here is something that you need. Don't tell yourself that, oh, I don't have a teenager. If you have a child aged 7 to 12, in how many years they'll become teenagers? So you need all of them. So thank you very much, everyone, for being here tonight. Thank you. I'm excited, very much excited about the book. It's been long coming, but here it finally is, right? So thank you very much. I'm going to see you tomorrow again. Just stay tuned on our channels, on our social media handles, and we're going to be live exactly by 12 o'clock tomorrow to talk more about the books. So have a very good night. My warm regards and thanks goes to our guest for tonight, Mrs. Maryam. And it's been a very lovely conversation. If you're just joining us now, please just hit the replay button and go back and rewatch it. My name remains Chukwuemeka Okoye. I'm the founder of Naira Academy, and this is me signing out. Good night. Bye-bye.
Did anyone teach you how to handle money while growing up? I guess not. Most adults learn the hard way through debt and financial stress. But here's the thing, your child does not have to repeat that same cycle. The Naira Academy has created the Money Clique Kids program where your child can learn how to save, budget, spend wisely, and understand the basics of investing. So what are you waiting for? Enroll your child in the 2026 Money Clique Kids program and give your child the head start you didn't have.